Hello everyone, my name is Kulipi, and today I would like to show you an up-and-coming web-based, cat-based RPG called PawBorough. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine warrior cats plus Neopets, or any of these virtual pet games I have listed on the screen. Okay, let's get into the details. All the information and images to be presented in this video was collected from their Kickstarter campaign website, which has been completed and closed for a while now. So I'm a bit sad because I wish I could have contributed before the Kickstarter closed. But anyways, I will put the link in the description box below if you wanted to explore through the updates and everything else. First, let's talk about the cats. There's going to be 22 unique cat breeds. Some will look like your go-to real-life cat breeds like domestic shorthair, and some will be mystic cat breeds. There will be over 100 colors for you to play with and breed with, and there will also be 15 different genes. What do these genes look like, you say? Let me show you with the demo they have available at www.pawborough.net/demo. This will be linked in the description box below as well. And if you want to know more about the game and like more in-depth information, feel free to skip this demo part where I play around with color and cats and things. Let's go with ice. But there's so many colors. I don't even just okay. And then it's so nice because they have tabs you can click on for each group of color. So much colors, and these symbols mean something, but I don't know. I think it's for like breeding purposes, which I will cover maybe a bit later because I haven't had the time to go through the genetics portion of this. Okay, so there's solid, there's blotches, there's butterfly, there's cardinal, there's tiger, there's Valentine, tuxedo, tire face, and leopard. And then blotches looks like this, and this will be your secondary color, so you can choose this to be the second color. And they also have the standard pattern, and then they have the dilute, so sometimes it changes, sometimes it looks the same. Let's do with that for now. So that's blotches. And then there's butterfly, which is so cool. And their color combinations, you just have to like click through and see. But there's so many different color variations they do. Like look at that, like the orange, yellow, like pink and yellow. Anyways, let me like go to other groups of colors. Like look at this one, it's so cool. Whoa, manta ray. I saw there was one called mango. Ooh, mahi mahi. Where's it? Mango. Anyways, parakeet. Maybe that's a cool color. Yeah, look at that one. Like, you just have to like go through and play around with these. I'm sure like some of these will be super rare, so I'm excited to see, you know, how to get that coat color. But anyways, okay, that's butterfly. Cardinal I really like too. It's really cute. I like the like ombre effect. Very adorable. So this belly and chin area is from hail, I'm pretty sure. There you go, yeah. So I still like it as that for now. But how adorable. Whoa, this one looks like devil spawn. Love it. Radish, hawthorn. Anyways, yeah, very adorable. I haven't even gone to the accents yet. And let's look at tiger. Oh, let's go for our orange tabby color. Whoa, that looks so cool. Okay, that's not the orange I was going for, but so cool. How about this one? Yeah, that was more like what I was going for. Well, this one's cool too. It just looks like a straight up tiger. What if I do like this? A full tabby cat. There you go. Or if we wanted to go for our like gray tabby, dark tabby, that's cute too. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, so now I feel like the dilute thing matters here. So I don't really understand this yet, undercoat pattern. So I'll have to read up on that and let you know. But what if we did like this? Oh, it just looks like a perfectly cute cat. And then Valentine. Oh, Valentine's very cute. Since it's February. Whoa. Yeah, so that's Valentine. Tuxedo. Tuxedo is like what you think, you know, your regular. Let me do like the generic. Not generic, I feel like that might be insulting to someone, but you know. The cat you see on Instagram, that's super famous, you know. Okay, that's Tuxedo. Tiger face. Oh, tiger face reminds me of like Siamese a little bit because of the color separation. Chinchilla, and then this I'm assuming you can change. It changes the middle. What if I did rose? Give it pinkish. Okay, anyways, yeah, so that is tiger face. And then leopard. Wow, look at leopard. Leopard looks so cool. Lilac. Oh my god, that's adorable. My cat got jealous. He is here. Okay, so that's leopard. And then now let me show you, you can change the eyes. So first there's like the actual like iris pattern. It can just be like a simple, it can be clouded. It can be love struck and starstruck. And also dark, which I like for more like evil looking, reddish, you know, demon looking things. Or like emo, I guess. And then there's also Boroughs, which I don't know too much about, but it's like seems to be like clans of cats. So you can choose your clan of cats. So you can be in the Luna clan, Soul clan, Abyssal, Zenith clan, Harvest, Cogwheel, Metropolis clan. And you're supposed to, according to like the intro video on their Kickstarter, it sounds to me like depending on the cat's personality or your personality, you should choose like which clan you prefer. And then there's traditional. So this is Luna Borough, and there's the traditional eye and vibrant eye, and you can also do both of them, different colors like that. So yeah, and then for accents, now we can get to the accents. There's cheek color. Let's do it a nicer color, like I don't know, it's just too dark. Yeah, it's too dark. Okay, this is cute. It just looks like blush. So cheeks, There's Lollipop that changes the color of the tail and also the cheeks, and as you can see, this has pink and orange, so you'll have to like choose what colors you like, because like, I don't know, you have to just like look through them because you don't know what the second color is gonna be. They all have their own variation of color. Then the skin, it colors the nose portion, the paw, the beans, you know, paw beans, and the ears as well. So let me give you an example of a really bright color. Colors those parts. And Harlequin is just the cat is colored fully in half. There's claws. So the claws here will be the color, and you'll actually see the, you know, the claws out. And then there's overgrown blossom, which is very pretty. And again, they like, you have to click through the colors because the colors of the flowers will be different for each variation of color. So for example, this one's purple and pink. Yeah, I'll just go through a few of them just so you can take a look. This one's like black and blue. I actually want to see what the daybreak one looks like. Ooh, pretty. Okay, anyways, so that's overgrowth blossom, and then there's overgrowth ivy, which is like, you know, fall. Some of the colors give really cool accents. I guess not all, like most of them don't, but there's one I created that I put on in the video that it's like dark green and the outline is like gold, I think. I'm trying to find it again. What if I do parakeet? Whoa, look at parakeet! So cool! That's what I'm saying, you have to just like click through and play with it, because then otherwise you wouldn't know. Okay, so this one has a bit of variation of the colors here. Anyways, I really like the parakeet one. How about chameleon? Chameleon. Oh, that's cool. So this is like... that's also like an ombre effect. Just like reverse parakeet, but a bit different. Anyways, okay, so that's the overgrowth one. And then there's tint, which is just the overall, like they overall paint your cat in a tint of a, you know, like a color of your choosing. Which I like if you have a lot of different colors that kind of clash a bit and you just want it to like blend in a bit better. This is what I would use it for. Like, this is a really nice color. So yeah, I really personally like tint. To play around with tint. And then the last accent is fluff. So I'm pretty sure all it does is color this fluff. But depending on which breed of cat, I'm sure that like is more how do you say, more important, more eye-catching, maybe. But yeah, I personally am like, I don't understand why I would use my 2 accent thingies for fluff. But that's just me. You know, maybe someone can definitely like make it look more pretty. So yeah, you have 2 spots for accent thingies that might change in the actual game, but for now, that's just what is. And then the extra fun part is that there is patches. So wait, let me choose a like solid color first, just so we can see it better. And yeah, you can choose low coverage. Let me shuffle it just so you can see a bit more. Like, so cute. You can randomize this. There's so many. There's advanced settings that you can like actually choose, but look how many options they made, and this is only for the low one, I think. Unless I'm wrong, maybe it's for everything, but yeah, there's a lot of coverage options. So yeah, I'll shuffle like 5 more times just so you can see the different patches you can get. So that's the patches you can get for low, for medium. That one's cute. I really like when it's like, let me try and find it. I really like when it's like this, like, because my cat is like this. Like, he's all mainly gray. No, not mainly gray. He's like medium coverage white, and then he has gray, but then there's like splotches of white within the gray like that. And then for high coverage, there you go. So that's high, and then full is just all white. So yeah, there you go. And in the demo as well, you can choose to like breed them together to see what kind of I guess to like test what your outcomes would be. So we'll just do that for now, even though I don't think the kits will look good with these colors. We'll just play. So they all turned out to be ragdoll kits. Let me zoom in. Ragdoll kits, and then these are the possibilities because we had brown color in the parent 2 and pink in parent 1, undercoat, red and pink, and then the accent colors. So these are the possibilities. So depending on how many how many like categories of color you have, and I think it also matters like the brightness. So this one's like wine cup is dark. I forgot what this symbol means. Compared to lily, that it's like light colored, and then I'm assuming magnolia is like medium brightness. Yeah, depending on all those things, it would affect your possibility and ranges of kits you can get. So maybe I'll make another video to cover like all the breeding things, but for now, this is what I have for the demo. Please play, you know, the demo before the game comes out, because I don't know, it's just so fun. It reminds me of like a dress-up game that I used to play back in the day. So yeah, I hope you have fun with that. The cats I had put in to explain the breeds, those were all from me making it from the demo. So just have fun with it. It's really enjoyable to play with. Okay, so they'll also have this feature called Pelts, and you'll be able to download the line art of whatever cat breed that you have. So for example, if it's the Prowler, you'll download the Prowler line art, and then you can illustrate everything from scratch. You can put your own markings. You could literally paint your cat and have it exactly be your cat, and then post it, and then you'll have an in-game version of your cat or whatever you want. I don't know, someone could make like a Shrek pelt. I don't know, I can see that happening, honestly. And then with your pelts that you've created, you can also choose to set up a shop in something they call the Monarch Gallery. And then yeah, you can create your pelts and you can choose to sell them. You can have a portfolio, art portfolio, and sell all your cat the pelts you make. And then I also see here they will feature a site-assisted commission listing. So you'll be able to say like, okay, I want to have I'm open to having maximum like 6 clients or something, and each pelt will take, I don't know, 4 weeks or something like that, and your price, and you can do that, and then people can pay you as an artist in this game. I'm assuming it's going to be in-game currency, or like at least the premium currency. I'm not sure yet. You might be able to choose, but I think that's really cool. Like, it's very, you know, artist based. If you are a creator and you know, enjoy this game, you can get currency for like something you like to do already. So yeah, that is pelts. You'll also be able to cook ingredients that will create food items and decorative items. The ingredients can be gotten through farming or hunting. There's also husbandry, so you'll be able to keep goats and chickens. You can also use the ingredients to create something called incense, which will attract new wild cats to your territory. Another thing in the game that I'm also super excited about is called Faunapedia, which is, I guess, like you could say a Pokédex. And there's gonna be a bunch of different fauna in the game that can become companions for your cats. And I also saw in their developmental updates that there will be like tiers of understanding of the fauna. So I don't know. I don't know yet how you'll come across a fauna. Like, I don't know how that happens, but all I know is that there's tiers to it, and I know that the art is super pretty, as you can see. So another feature I wanted to show you is called the guild. You can create your own guild in this game or join another player's guild. In the guild, there will be missions or jobs you can take. So for example, an NPC cat may ask you to be escorted to a dangerous location, or maybe they'll ask you to obtain a, hard to get item. And if you accept the job, there will be I think if I remember correctly, like 25 events. And during these events, depending on your cat's stats, you will either succeed or fail, and you can even face combat and choose to flee, and run away if you're not strong enough. And by the end of the 25 events, if you've, I don't know, there's probably like a percentage that you need to succeed or something, and if you complete the job, you will gain experience and also the guild's currency, which you can use in the guild shop to get special items and, I'm assuming, decorations. Each cat can have a class, and there's 5 different classes, each having 3 subclasses in each class. So yeah, it's a lot. I might make another video about guilds altogether. But yeah, the 5 different classes are Bard, Thief, Ranger, Medic, and Warrior. So that's super cool. I'm excited about that part of the game. Unfortunately, I don't have that many images, and the images I do have, I'm not sure if they're like old news or if there's been updates to it since, because I've just been like combing through developmental updates on, I keep saying development updates on their Kickstarter, but sometimes I'll like, you know, go through each update, and they've been in development since 2022, so there's a lot of updates. And you know, so yeah, it just might not be accurate, but if you wanted to go through the updates yourself, feel free to. I might make another video once I've gone through more of it, but I just wanted to get this video out because I just need to get a video out. Okay, I promise I'm almost done with this video. There's just 2 more features I want to quickly address. One of the features is called the community storytelling, and this feature is what they say here. I'll give you an example, is that players must collectively donate 500 wicker baskets to aid the Luna Borough in solving tensions with the Soul Borough. Should it succeed, tensions will lift and all Soul Borough cats will receive a free feeding. Should it fail, the feud will worsen and the characters will begin discussing battle. So that's an example where all the players can choose to either donate or not donate, just to see where like the story will go. And then there will also be player-driven forums where you can choose to roleplay privately, publicly, or have your roleplay be spectated. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm not really a role player, but I know a lot of people are. So that's something you can choose to do in the game as well. Okay. The last thing I have to say about this game is that the open beta will likely launch early March this year, 2026. So look forward to that, and I'll see you for the next video. Thank you for watching!